speech also, you like to. So I'm just being visualizing. If you actually fast forward a little bit, you're like doing cha-cha. So you can pace, but pace with a purpose. And again, some pronunciation when you say they tend to be too soft. You say they tend to be too soft. When there is an S, put an S. When there's no S, don't put an S. Otherwise, you make yourself an S. Number 2 speaker, Agnes. Agnes, your picture is about a bird on a child's forehead. Very cute, right? And I like the message by Agnes. Remember, she said that we must see a thing with all our senses, with our eye, our ears, our feeling. Don't jump to conclusion. We must trust what our heart says. Agnes is so convinced, or she has very strong conviction in this, to the extent that you repeat it. It also shows that you don't have lots of things to say, so you repeat. You repeat it. It is good to repeat sometimes, but you repeated the whole entire 4 sentences. So it's a bit, probably it's a kind of showing that you are nervous, but Agnes has a remarkable smile. Very good tool in public speaking. And if I can suggest is that, in fact, some of us, we like to use good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To me, I stand to be corrected. This is a cliche. When it comes to Toastmasters, just come straight to give a speech. We don't want to say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, ladies and gentlemen can be part of the course filler. Have you seen somebody's speech consists of 20 ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? So it is also a bit disruptive. So I can actually suggest that, Agnes, maybe you just go straight to your presentation. And you did not look at the picture long enough so that you actually turn back many times. It's also a sign of nervousness. Whenever zero topic is in this format, I would suggest that just like what Mr. Lee Teng has done, pause for a few seconds to really analyze and study. And when you face the audience, that's it. Show your best, show your front part to the audience. Right? And the 3rd speaker, it's Moses. Moses is a very experienced, a very poised speaker. Remember his picture is about a golden yellow duckling or chick. In front, duckling, with a 6 or 7 dark or black color duckling. I like his message also. Remember he said that sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where we cannot blend with the environment, we cannot blend with a group of friends. But don't despair, because we will grow, we will advance. That was a very good message. And he is a person, you see, I think somebody said that, wow, he speaks like a pastor, he speaks like a father. You see, every time he speaks, even when he's telling a joke, he's like joking like a pastor. You know, he's very with authority, and it's very earnest, very sincere. And he has very good, very evocative gesture, hand gestures. He's the only one who actually make full use of the hand gesture. Okay? Just some other area like Moses, you also started off like good morning, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Probably you can skip that. One part, I feel that you have this tendency, you do maintain eye contact with almost everybody, but you have this tendency of gazing at certain person, a certain section. And when you gaze at them for many seconds. I thought that probably just few seconds at one person. So that's the only area that I can pick up. Other than that, it was a remarkable table topic. And next is Dr. Anna. Dr. Anna, psychologist, psychiatrist. He speaks with lots of authority, and I like his message. Spend time with your loved ones, right? With your family, with the children. I really like that. And remember the last message, he says that, please spend time, and with a smile. You know, when you want to tell us a good message that struck your heart, say it with a smile. I think for that part, many people will go home remember about this message. That's why I think now he's rushing. He wants to go home and uplift his wife. Only, you see, even no matter how experienced a speaker is, there's still certain area you might look into. When it first came out, you saw the picture. It was a rat on a cat. Remember? Usually you're very poised, but just when you came out, you do like that. Because you were also a bit stuck. So, you see, as the saying goes, even if you want to fumble with poise. So try to cut that one out. But of course you say, oh, it reminds me of my son, but suddenly you say, oh, but I'm not going to talk about my son. But it's okay. It's not a problem because as long as you say something meaningful. Okay? And Dr. Anna, you have this habit of pacing too much. Dong Feng is cha-cha. You are tango. Left, right, front, and back. So it's too much. As I also have this habit sometimes. We tend to pace too much without any particular objective or purpose in mind. That's the only area. The chicken, your picture is very cute. It's of a monkey carrying a puppy. It's actually a very imaginative picture. Actually, when I look at that, I have different interpretation. But you have your own as well. I like your message. You said, please be prepared. Expect the unexpected. It's something very meaningful for all of us to take home with. Thank you very much. Only one thing is that when you first came out, your hand, first is your right hand in your pocket. Then you realize something. Okay, you took out. Then 2 hands inside your pocket. So try to cut that out. And also, chicken, you have this. You also make the same mistake in a way. You keep looking at the picture and your face will be enjoyed by these 3 gentlemen. I'm not too sure whether they enjoy or not. But you were looking at me most of the time. So again, you need to maintain your eye contact with the large segment of the audience. And last but not least, Kong. Your picture is about a finger pointing at a little kitten. So you shared with us about your mischievous childhood memory. That was very sweet. And I thought that you have used your hand gestures very well. Remember that just as Sifu Daniel mentioned, most of us, even no matter how poised or how experienced we are, sometimes we tend to forget how do we handle our hands. Here, here, or here. But for you, you did very well, Kong. Most of the time, your hands are purposefully moving. So it's not pain here, it's not scratching your back or whatever. So I thought you had done a good job. The only thing is that, again, you also started off a good evening, and you also turned back too many times because you did not read or you did not study the picture too much. And you have a green, you know, green, G-R-I-N. It's not, as we speak, we must maintain some smile. But yours is a green. It's like a guilty green. Means that you, as though you're not too sure what to say, so you know like what you're showing right now. So if whatever we do on the stage must be done with a purpose. And you stood still, you did not move as though that there's a super glue here. So as you say, you must move. As you can see, most of us, we have different habits. Some of us, we pace too much. Some of us do not pace at all. But other than that, I think we all enjoyed the picture. We've all enjoyed the messages by all the speakers. So please give a big round of applause to all.